Amazing, breathtaking, delicious, Category 5 hurricane. What's up, Sunday fams? Welcome to Watching Sundays. This is our spoiler review of the Avengers Infinity War.
Ooh.
And if you haven't seen it yet, check out our non-spoiler review. We've posted these videos back to back, or we tried to, back to back. It's available in our channel. But, we can finally let it out.
Yeah, I mean, you know, at a certain point when you're expecting such a hype movie, you kind of sign off of the internet, right?
Right.
You try to avoid everything, but like I'm so glad I did it this time, because this movie that you get is such a different beast that you're expecting. It's like you saw the trailer, and then like you see the aftermath of what happens. It's
Guys,
just
this was like if you saw our non-spoiler review, I just couldn't find the words. It was amazing, breathtaking, delicious, Category 5 hurricane in the Pacific. It was
get all of the basics out of the way. Watch our spoiler-free review. We'll shower you with all of the praise and whatnot. And yeah, this one is we're just gonna dive deep into
the
like
best
what happened.
Marvel Cinematic Universe movie ever.
And the first thing I want to touch on is the villain, Thanos. Now, let me preface this by saying that I thought that Killmonger was a breath of fresh air.
Absolutely,
with all of the villains that Marvel has done, he's had the most relatability, he's had the most justification, and in the end, he was successful in changing Wakanda and their border policy, and you know the
movie itself was culturally resonant.
And as I was saying, Killmonger affected change in Wakanda, lasting change, and they opened up their borders to the world. This one, you know, you see the trailers, you see this Thanos, and they're describing him. He's like, you know, you got Gamora talking about how he can, you know, erase the universe with a snap of his fingers if he gets the stones. You see a different guy in this movie.
Yeah, I mean, I did not expect myself, you know, being so emotionally attached to a villain like this. You know, he had all the nuances of a great character. He was humanized throughout this entire film. Yes, you get the sense that he's this big, like, cosmic villain who threatens the way of life in the universe.
Yeah.
But, like, throughout the whole movie, I was literally, like, I was almost tearing up in certain moments because, like, especially the relationship between Gamora and Thanos, there was that father-daughter, like, dynamic, and you totally feel it because, like, towards that tragic ending of Gamora when she falls off the cliff, you felt like every majestic pixel in Thanos' face.
Yeah, you don't expect someone like that to shed a tear. I thought the presentation of that scene in particular was breathtaking because he had to sacrifice someone he loved, and you know, Gamora was like, you know, this is sweet poetic justice because you don't love anybody.
Exactly.
And then he was just like, tears down his face. He's like, I do. You know, as hard as a hard ass as I am, as murderous and genocidal as I am, I love you as a daughter. And
I would say, I mean, Thanos is one of the perfect things that has happened in this movie entirely.
Yeah.
Breath of fresh air, completely surprising, probably the best character in this movie.
And that was one of the other things that I appreciate about this film is, you know, it felt like a Thanos film, like his origin story.
Yeah.
And I loved how much, like, I thought it was gonna drag out, you know, every time we switched to Thanos and just saw what was going on. I slowly started to appreciate seeing how much, like, of his life we were seeing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you got the full breadth of his character arc throughout this film, plus more. It was just the James Brolin, he did an amazing job of being Thanos.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to see it. Well, you must have seen it already. If you're seeing the spoiler review, if you agree with what we're saying about Thanos being the best character in this movie, go ahead and comment down below, and we'd love to hear from you. Sunday fams, what did you think about Avengers? What's the next best thing about this movie?
You know, the Avengers moments. You know, we had so many. You know,
it was just like heroic poses and heroic, like, moments, moment after moment after moment.
Yeah,
like clap after clap after clap in the theater.
And you know, this was in spite of just how dour the story was gonna
Right.
go.
Yeah.
You know, we saw people get erased from reality at the end of the movie. That's not a story beat you expect to go through, seeing how they're playing up the Avengers all throughout the movie. We had Captain America saving Scarlet Witch and Vision against the Black Order.
Yep.
We had Thor coming in with Stormbreaker, and
Oh my god.
it felt like, just every single story beat that they gave the Avengers an epic Avengers moment.
Yeah.
You thought they were going to come out on top, and that's what I loved about this movie.
Mm-hmm.
They had the balls and the gall to just like,
Erase
this is
people.
your Avengers, man. They're gonna kick ass and chew
Mm-hmm.
bubble gum. Oh, never mind, they lost in the end.
Yeah, and I think that's what made it perfect for me.
Yeah.
Because in every movie you expect it to end in a high note, like in a funny or like a high energy note, and then you gotta wait for the next sequel, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go to the next part. This one took it all the way to the end and
Yeah.
kind of like left you like, wait, that was it? Like, I'm sorry, that was 3 hours of my time and that was
Yes.
all you were gonna give me?
It was the perfect
amazing.
ending.
Yeah.
They gave you the full story. It didn't feel. See, a lot of people are gonna walk out of this movie feeling, at first, like it was a part one.
Yeah.
But I feel like they
It
gave
was
you the whole
complete.
story.
Yeah, it was a complete
They
movie.
lost, and
Exactly.
so I don't think that the next Avengers is a continuation, to say the least. I think
it's a refresh.
it's going to be, their mission, their continued mission, going from this movie, is to fight back and have that victory against Thanos that is fully paid off, because I think this movie successfully does it where he wins and he just like completely obliterates
But he
them.
doesn't. But he wins. But he struggles as he triumphs.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what makes
that
it.
one scene,
That's
yeah.
what made it so unbelievable, because you're now emotionally attached to this villain, and at the same time he wins, but he doesn't do it in like this omnipotent way,
Yeah,
he
like this all, like-
he had many sacrifices. He was stumbling towards the end, especially when Thor came down. Oh, fucking Thor, the God of Thunder,
Yeah.
came down right at the end. He was like, "You should have aimed for the head." And in the end, that scene with Thanos, where he sits down and he takes his eyes out into the horizon. I kind of felt happy for him, to be honest with you. It was so weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why I felt that way.
You kind of felt like a juxtaposed view of.
It was like his
It
perfect
was like
world.
he was the hero, right?
Yeah,
He,
yeah.
he won.
That was so
and that
weird.
That was how you're supposed to.
I felt like I was cheering for Thanos throughout the entire movie while being ultra excited about all these amazing moments.
But that kind of feeling kind of justifies how we are lauding this movie.
Right.
It makes you feel certain ways that you didn't expect to feel.
Yeah.
We thought we were gonna go in here. The Avengers was gonna fight Thanos. We're gonna have this epic battle. Somebody
then
was gonna win.
We're gonna wait for part 2.
Yeah, but we had a clear-cut decision. He won, and we lost a lot of.
Yeah.
We lost Black Panther. We just got Black Panther, and
But
he's gone.
Black Panther 2 is supposed to come out, so I don't know what's happening. So
Well, I think what's gonna happen is, especially going off of that secret ending at the very end of the credits.
yes.
Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to be the game changer. Aside from Silver Surfer, who may or may not appear soon because of the deal with Fox,
Yep.
she's probably the next most powerful superhero aside from Silver Surfer, and I think she's gonna have a part in restore. See, I don't think.
Are they gonna come out with Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel first before the next Avengers?
I think she's the next movie.
She's the next the movie. She's gonna be in the next Avengers.
She's the
or
next.
She's the next movie.
She's the next phase, right?
Yeah,
So-
before the continuation of Avengers, right? Or
No.
because
Yeah,
Thanos
she's
will
before.
Thanos will return.
She's before Avengers 4, and she's
Got
going
it.
to be part of the new Avengers, right? And we still have to have Ant-Man and the Wasp. We still have to have
Yes.
um
Oh man.
we still have to have Clint You know, he filmed some
We
scenes.
still gotta have the X-Men.
Yeah,
Damn it. Final thoughts. What did you think?
fucking amazing.
I can't even say any more words.
Amazing.
To praise this movie.
My new number one movie. So it goes like this: Infinity War, the first Avengers, Winter Soldier, and then Black Panther.
Same with me. That's exactly my list.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I would say it's Avengers Infinity War, and then a distant second, like, I don't know,
By a
like
mile, huh?
5 or 10 places in second place is the first Avengers. This movie was just so amazing.
You don't understand,
gosh.
man. Flip, his standards for comic book movies have changed drastically. And, you know, it's really hard to get him to admit, like, a movie is a top, like, the best of all time. And so, Infinity War being GOAT for him is, like...
That's
a
not
huge
even
achievement.
MCU right now. Like, I love all types of movies, but this movie really, like, bothered the shit out of me in a good way.
A huge credit to the Russo brothers. Oh my gosh, you guys know how to wrangle your ensembles. It's just so many people.
That was a great job.
That was one of my top worries about
Yep.
this movie. It was just so many people, but everybody made sense.
Yes.
Everybody that you guys put together. Thor with Rocket and Groot, Captain America with Black Panther and Wakanda with Vision and Scarlet and an Iron Man with Star-Lord
Guys-
and Doctor Strange. It's just like
I mean, everything was perfect, you guys. Like,
Yeah.
the pacing, the humor was well intended. It was perfectly placed. It made sense when Thor cracked the joke with Star-Lord. It made sense with Iron Man cracked the joke with Doctor Strange. Everything was just perfect. Guys, once again, thanks for joining us at Watching Sundays. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, that bell notification for more videos from us, comments down below, and like this video if you
Yes.
love Avengers. And we'll see you next time.
bye.